Good morning, all. Today I want to ever the courageous, fucking divisive fella that I am. Yeah, I know, right? Totally said without a hint of sarcasm. Because I'm terrible at sarcasm, or I'm really good at it because no one ever tells when I'm being sarcastic. But I want to go up against a very contentious issue. Gender, bender, pronouns. And here's the thing. I have trans friends, and I have nothing wrong with referring to them by their preferred pronouns or whatever. I mean, it's honestly something I personally don't get I don't get why why this is so important to some people, but the thing is, it's not about me, so that's what I try to focus on. But mainly, what I do is, if I respect someone, I will fucking call them whatever I want. Or whatever they want. Sorry, fuck. If I don't respect someone, then I'll call them whatever I want. But whatever they want, especially if it makes them feel more comfortable in my presence, then fuck yeah, I'll call them fucking star-spangled unicorn. Like, that's fine. And, not to sound like one of those fucking, talk tech dudes are like, oh yeah, fucking I'm gonna I identify as a fucking attack helicopter or whatever. No, that's not what I'm driving at. What I'm driving at is, if I respect someone and they want me to say they're an alien, sure. I may debate them on that, but, I'll do it. But, at the same time, I've had issues. And not just with trans people, or actually more so with people who aren't trans, with the term dude and man, because I use that term, both terms, quite a bit, just very reflexively, oh dude, oh man, fucking just, because I'm not gonna say the female equivalent of that dudette or whatever. That just sounds fucking stupid. But I always with my gender fluid friends or whatever, I will explain that to them, and typically they get it. But as far as me changing a fucking syllable in how I address someone, that doesn't bother me so much. Usually, if I meet someone and they're they're trans, I'll ask them what's your preferred pronoun and all that. Again, this is something that I don't personally see why it's so important, but that's just me. I'm not in their situation. I haven't walked a mile in their shoes or whatever. So I'm sure a lot of people will look at my life and say, well, oh fucking, why'd you take drugs, man? Those are just fucking drugs. They're just saying hi, kind of thing. Actually, people do say that, but they just fail to see the importance because they fail to see absolutely everything that led up to me using psychedelics and why I use them. There's a huge gap of context, and it's really just a matter of okay, can I be respectful to this person, and can I make them feel more comfortable if they're cool people? I mean, there's a little bit of my mustache hair. Lovely. But yeah, no, I have met people who are, claim to be gender fluid or trans or whatever, but aren't even really gay or anything like that, and it seems kind of like an attention grab for some people, but I think that may come from a place of wounds and wounds that have, seeded this insecurity, and now they want to do that because they don't feel like they're getting attention in any other form. Like, I've met some people like that. Like, I was very good friends with someone who claimed to be gender fluid for about 3 weeks, and then they kind of just decided to be an asshole. And now I can give a fuck about calling them what they want me to call them. But before that, I sat down with them, I talked to them about it, and I called them. I worked my best. I did my best to try and rejig my verbiage, so I was calling them they, them, or whatever. But again, just matter of respect. And making someone feel like they can fully express themselves in my presence, and that they can. Because I like to talk to people on very in-depth levels. I like to get on to the core of what's really going on with them. Give them. Doesn't matter who they are. I'll do the same thing to talk about things that no one else would talk about with them. I want everyone to feel like they are within an area around someone who is reassuring enough to let them be themselves and to do so uncompromisingly. And if you feel you need to identify with something beyond binary gender, sure, that's fine. Just as long as you're like, I find some people can be very demanding or entitled about it. Like fucking excuse me, fucking Miss or Mr. Bank Teller, but did you just call me he or she? Like, there's some situations where it's like silly. It's like, okay, well, you don't even know this person. They're just rattling off their fucking verbatim greeting that they have to give to all customers. Like, there's some people who would kind of go out of their way almost looking for trouble with that sort of thing, but that's a very small minority, from my experience. For the most part, it's not really an issue. As I said, I'm not losing too much wind. I'm not expending my precious air by, changing a syllable or two. If someone though is, curt, entitled, arrogant, whatever, I'm not going to give them any lavish treatments. It's fair enough, right? I think so. But anyways, feel free to disagree with me on either front. Regardless of which end of the spectrum you're on as far as the issue is concerned. Feel free to disagree with me or agree with me on any of it. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm going to work, so please do sub, comment, like, all that shit. I know this video may get me in trouble because it's such a tender issue. But I've been attracted to trans people. I'm certainly not transphobic. I want everyone to be their best person, and if I meet you, you're trans, you tell me that, I will, before I have even decided whether I respect you or not, I will do the courtesy of using those pronouns. But if I lose respect for you, then I'm not going to care as much. I'm not going to go out of my way not to use them, but I won't be as motivated to use them, Okay, well, if you don't know, now you know. So anyways, I'm going to wrap it up at that. Bye-bye.